Hey, SaraSolo friends, Annie Morrison here. I'm one of the co-founders of SaraSolo Productions along with Blake Walton, and we are launching our new ongoing solo performance development workshop that we're calling The Solo. The Solo will be a series of workshops, master classes, and private coaching leading solo artists from conception to performance. Dates, times, and details of the summer workshop will be announced probably in June, so just watch out for it. As an introduction to the solo, we are showcasing 8 solo performers with a focus on what goes into the creating of a solo piece. Each of these artists approached us with a need for guidance, mentorship, or just a simple professional eye to further develop their solo work. The virtual behind the scenes presentation is going to be streaming live in 2 parts at 7 p.m. Friday, May the 28th, and 7 p.m. on Saturday, May the 29th. The pre-film videos and the live talkbacks with our artists are more like the nuts and bolts of a process than performance. Blake and I just want to give our SaraSolo audiences a chance to experience this part of the creative process, and it's really fascinating. Creating a solo work is just so different from a regular play, and I feel you'll feel better connected to a solo performer with this insight. So let me introduce you to our 8 solo artists. Clara Francesca came to SaraSolo in 2016 with Manifesting Mrs. Marx. It's an odd, interesting piece looking in the mind of Jenny Marx, Karl Marx's wife. She kept evolving it, and she took it to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, and she came back to Blake and I wanting to expand it even further, adding more interesting, odd little characters. So she's calling her new piece Parting with Mrs. Marx. We have Paula Broadwater coming back, a cabaret performer. She came to the 2017 and back again 2018 in our festival, really honing in storytelling and cabaret. Well, she came to us with the idea of a new cabaret that she's going to be doing, and she's really showing the nuts and bolts and the skin and bones of how to put a cabaret act together, pretty much based on the training that she had with me over the years. And it's a really fun insight going into seeing how she puts something together right up to putting it on stage as a full, wonderful performance. She's calling her new piece Till Somebody Cares. Dennis McSorley came with Typhoon of Tenderness in 2017 and then came back to see us in 2021 with A Box of Squirrels. And he's been discovering that he's a monologist, but he actually started as a storyteller. He came to Blake and asked if he might be able to explore what it is to come from storytelling and becoming a full-fledged monologist in his new solo play, The Kid from Queens. Valerie David came to SaraSolo in 2017 with her play, The Pink Hulk. It was fantastic. She's taken it all over the world, won awards, and discovered while doing this piece at one point she had another form of cancer that came back. And while she was doing it, she had some terrific news. She's coming back to us with a revised ending of The Pink Hulk. Sylvia Day is new to SaraSolo, not as a performer, but she is an accomplished performer, comedian, actress. She's done some amazingly fun things through the years. She approached Blake and I with an idea of a new solo play that kind of has been stimulated by Siri, only I think she's calling her character Terry. Come and watch our wonderful Sylvia Day in Send In the Clones. Annabelle Webster came to us from our program O Solo Mio that we do with Booker High School, where they learn solo theater development. She wrote pieces for other people and discovered that she had her own voice. So she came to both Blake and I with an idea of a play that she wanted to do for us. And we started helping her develop it. It's an interesting piece looking at toxic masculinity and body shaming and how that affects her generation. She has a lot to say. Look for Fit Girl. Another student, Ricky Bizzaro, also came from that program, O Solo Mio, and he wrote a wonderful piece, also dealing with toxic masculinity and body shaming. And he approached both me and Blake with the idea of expanding this into a fuller piece. So he's been working on it and will be coming to us soon with stuck inside. Our dear friend Steve McAllister came to SaraSolo with Will Rogers Revived, and then back again another year with Cowboy Cabaret. Steve is quite an accomplished storyteller. He's a wonderful poet and a singer-songwriter, and he writes books. He came to Blake and I with the idea of completing a piece from one of his books called ABC Squared Economics, turning his own poetry and music into this piece, and is bringing it back to us to SaraSolo after he goes motorcycling across America and brings it back to SaraSolo in the fall, just like we're hoping all 8 will come back in the fall. We're going to have Accidental Jacket as our streaming group this year again, and you can go to our website to learn everything you need to know about how to get tickets. Tickets are very easy to get, and they are only $10 for each evening. So, there you go. A lot of fun, huh? We think it is, and we really hope you'll be there. See you on our Sarah sofa.